know nothing. What's so different about our generation? We want everybody to see every fucking thing we do.
BK on Genty's going at and Karen. And that stuff, they're just capitalizing on some ridiculousness. And
can you get somebody to stream that for me really quick? Because again, my thing is, what damn difference is it gonna make?
But when you do what Bella did to her today was a disservice to her. And it actually was, if friends want to go down that avenue, it's going to hurt Bella. Because again, that was bullying in that movie.
It's only been women that you've been coming at, really.
Has there not been any men in this, in Genty? Has there not been men up here? Yeah. Genty? Stop.
Yes. No, that's correct. Yes, that's correct.
So let's not do this. Let's not do what I'm saying is from when I came, I wasn't here when other guys was up here. I'm talking about.
They're not talking about nothing. I told y'all.
You still was going back and forth with Asia. Even Asia was so like cool, really, really chilling. He came in the same way or whatever, trying to get. You said he had your attention. Okay, now what? Well, you felt like you didn't have his attention. You got your attention. You still said the same thing. But with Asia, you kept going back and forth with her, trying to talk down on her, like belittle her. Don't do that. But then when he came in and he just caught you, you ain't got nothing to say. You have nothing to say about that. All you got to tell him is have a good day. What did he clock? If you have this, what I'm saying is have that.
Did you want me to stream HB? Let me know.
Everybody, don't sit up here and just have that same energy.
Yeah, you can.
What did he clock? He told you what he felt. You had a lot more to say before he joined the live.
That means he told me what he felt. Bitch, come on, y'all dumb.
Right, that's what no, you're dumb because you even gotta use profanity to get the fucking point across. I'm a bitch because I'm telling you what it is. Read the room. I never called her a bitch. I never called her a bitch. That's not how I talk to women. I never called her a bitch. I can't call you one. If that's what you feel that you need in your vocabulary to express how you feel about me, sweetheart, so be it.
Fuck these bitches. Anyway, Brad, did you read about
it? It's a bitch. Okay, and I hope that makes you feel better. Finish feeding your baby.
Y'all think like saying finish feeding your baby is like a gotcha. Did he win the battle?
No, it's not. I got a baby. I'll feed my baby. It's not. I'm saying finish feeding your baby.
Yay. So what's next?
Okay, congratulations. Have a good day.
I'm sorry, this is ass. Cool. We're not doing that no more. That's them just arguing amongst one another. But damn, that's a beautiful fucking baby coming from that. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Today and tomorrow, Shaba and Bryson voice. That's a beautiful baby. Bitch, we're gonna get back to what matters the most right now, because that right there don't.
I mean, like I said, my whole thing was that Bella was so performative this morning. That shit was sickening. But it'd be different if I really believed that. It would still be like, damn, have a look. I know that's your girl, that's your best friend, that's your dog. But we don't even believe that shit. You know you was not real with that shit, and you disrespected that man to that. And then you like I said, you bullied another black woman. You bullied another black woman so that you could draw a comparison. And now guess what? That comparison that you drawing makes T look bad, because now that us pointing out, well, that was an intentional to do this green screen. That was an intentional to look down. That was an intentional, stop doing that shit. It's weird behavior, Bella. Like, will you please just learn how to stand on your convictions? That's why it's called convictions for a reason, because sometimes you have to pay the price for the way you feel, for your stance. That's why they call it a conviction. Stop that bullshit. You could have literally been Team TeaTyme by just having us focus on why do we need so much to be on social media and show what we got going on in our real life. Are we depressed? Are we insecure? Or what is it? That would have made.
She claimed that she is not biased. But I keep telling y'all, these people have to be obedient to some live host because it keeps them afloat. And that's why I take pride in not being one of those people. I don't have to do that. I don't have to play nice. I don't have to placate. I don't have to be biased, because I don't give a damn if you come or go. I don't care. I'm sorry. The people that keeps my platform very entertaining, they're not live hosts. They are people who probably never sent me over 1,000 coins, and etc. They come in here and they keep my shit very entertaining. I'm sorry. It's not a big host. You either gonna come here or you ain't. I don't give a damn what you do. But it's not that. Yeah, it's my comment cousins that keep my my live going in the bloggers, because I have to use your recaps. It's not no big live host. I'm sorry, it's not, and it never will be. I don't see how that works out for y'all. Because you forced to not be able to clock real tea. The people are showing up for certain tea to get clocked. They can't get it clocked because that's your homegirl or that's your homeboy, or it's a friend of your homegirl or your homeboy. And depending on who the big dog is, in this case, Braid, you really got to say, you really got to keep it cute. You do. Especially if he's responsible for your shit resurrecting. If we being quite honest. But let's listen to this foolishness. Let's keep going. You guys grab a donut, please.
Many of you, after hearing the incident, some of you even saw the video, heard what happened, still gonna be on your fucking phone. I guarantee it.
Thank you.
Y'all out of touch with reality. We're facing reality and y'all still out of touch, and it's right in front of y'all. I keep telling y'all this is just a setup. This is not real. I am literally not a judge. I did not go to law school.
Oh, we know.
I have no place to judge anyone. This is literally just...
You don't even have common sense.
It's just a title. It's a character. I am only responsible for me, myself, my actions. But I am wise enough to recognize the things that happen around me, the things that y'all do, watch what y'all say and do, learn from it. I don't have to physically be in that situation to learn from someone else's choice.
So Bray hasn't showed up yet, y'all. So she got to go a little bit harder.
That's what I said.
Fuck out of here.
I'm gonna give y'all a moment to...
Yeah.
I know y'all not gonna agree with this. It's neither here nor there. But shout out to Bray for at least still sticking beside her, even if it is wrong. You get what I'm saying? That's just kind of something that's going to come with the loyalty that you're talking about, HB. And I think everybody get that part. But I think Leola has touched on like the biggest elephant in the room, which was there's a reason why she's catching the type of scrutiny for sitting up here, being on live and getting to that car accident the way she is. Because literally a couple days before, right, she was getting on Rizi ass about addiction and social media and everything like that. So it's kind of like you can't even really support.
There you have it. Nobody even brought
okay.
that up.
So you get where I'm going with this. So it's
nobody even
like,
thought about that. But here we bye, y'all.
So before we sit up here and start, cursing me out and saying all this other shit, I do feel like whatever she told Braid about how she is expecting the scrutiny, she knows that she's not exempt from it. But I do feel like this is a big lesson to never think that it wouldn't be you. Absolutely. Like, just because you can point out somebody else's faults and this is that and the third doesn't mean God is not going to sit up there and make you the example next. And unfortunately, her example wasn't her getting exposed as far as like revenge corn or anything like that. It was the extreme. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yes, babe. But can you agree, Jada, that it's been a lot of that? Can you agree that it's been a ton of that and not enough support to this man's family? It's been a whole lot of that. Because I know I pressed it for about 4 days in a row. It's been a lot of that, but not enough. I think we all have said, T did what any one of us did. I said it so many times. I'm not saying that shit again. I think it's been a lot of that. It has. There's been a lot of people saying, I wish T the best too. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at it because I still do. I don't think that nobody left T's side. I just think that it shouldn't be a problem for us to I don't think it should be a problem that we acknowledge this man who's gone. He ain't never coming back. She can see it.
I don't even. I never caught where somebody sat up there and said that they shouldn't be focused on him. I feel like if I did catch that, that would be that's really ridiculous. But just keep in mind though, when somebody say that is a content creator, that they can separate their lives and their common sense from being on social media, just know that nobody is exempt from that shit. And it's kind of ridiculous that nobody want to touch on the fact that yes, she does kind of have room to be scrutinized for kind of being a hypocrite. Like, when are y'all gonna actually apply that type of pressure to the situation? Like, I don't know.
And T's famous words: pay attention to the what and not the who. And I think that's all that we're doing here. Let's go, Sassy. Thank you for that, G.
Can I say something, HB? I'm sorry, Sassy. Can I say something? So they did say that intersection where T was notorious for accidents, like hit and runs and things of that nature. So they really probably should look into that. And my second thing is, I love Braid. Don't get me wrong. I love Braid tremendously. I just feel that Braid is going super hard for T because I shouldn't say this, have said, well, if Braid is not coming to Mountaintop's event, I'm not coming. So now I feel like Braid is like, oh, so since T had my back with Mountaintop, I'm gonna go ride hard for her. If that
There's nothing wrong with that. I would feel like he was a piece of shit if he didn't hold her down. However, we have to learn how to do things maturely, right? So the mature thing to do is let's not focus on if everybody else done drove and let's try to ruin careers and stuff like that. Let's not do that. Let's just say, hey, Messy Talk, this is one of our own, and we all know that trying to entertain and y'all trying to, engage or whatever, we've all been distracted. So how about we just focus on asking for grace, and maybe we should all come together and one of y'all could do a live or whatever for Mr. Lucas. One can do one for TeaTyme. Hell, everybody is battling over here. Some of y'all could have said, well, let's battle, and one creator give that money to the proceeds. And the proceeds go to the Lucas family. The other persons give their proceeds to TeaTyme's attorney. It's so many mature ways to have handled it. The way Bella handled it today and the way it's been handled this weekend on Messy Talk, and only on Messy Talk, because if y'all see, it's a big world out there who all feel Mr. Darren is the victim here, and he's the one that we should be focusing on. But we are sitting here arguing on who was low down for telling this and who was low down. But it's just crazy how we get so inundated with being on Messy Talk that we forget we got a brain. This morning was a real Pinky and the Brain motherfucking show. I swear. That shit was brainless today.
Even Ekane said herself yesterday, she said, and I watched the clip, she said, yeah, that's something I probably would have accidentally done. Acknowledged that right away. But it's still crazy. You know what I mean? I think some people are acknowledging it both. I just don't think some people are okay with certain things being acknowledged at all. If I was a friend, and I'm going to have my friends back, I absolutely am, but that's going to be subjective. Okay. I don't give a damn if you're my mom. I'm going to have your back depending on the situation and the circumstances. Okay. But
that's why I was like, I don't think it's fair to keep coming up with what y'all think Braid is thinking, because it could just be that black and white. Like,
if you're actively, if you're out loud saying, I'm going to dox whoever say this, and I'm going to put your mama up, and I'm going to put your granddaddy up, and I'm going to put this up. I'm sorry, but I just don't think that that's a wise way to go about defending a friend. I think if I was to defend my friend, I'd be like, listen, I need to focus on not TikTok and how they feel about you, but how your character is going to be judged in court. Okay. Cause that's coming next. So what I can do.
We're talking about Bella's court. We're talking about the real court. See, that's the problem.
Real court.
Bella wanted the 3,000 or whatever in her room to be Team TeaTyme, even though I don't believe that. But it's supposed to have the appearance of it. We Team TeaTyme in Bella's court. That's not the important. I told Proxy that last night, baby. Who gives a fuck what Bella and 2,100 people? It's 12 motherfuckers that matter. Matter of fact, you hope you don't even get to those 12. There you go. It's a fucking DA or ADA. That's all that you want on your fucking side right now. You want the ADA to be able to sympathize with you. You want the DA to tell the ADA we're not pursuing this or whatever. You fuck this Messy Talk shit. Yeah. You guys, we are it's crazy over here. We fear more our outcome on Bella's court than we fear the outcome in a real indictment or that's crazy work. This shit gotta stop. And what she did this morning is performative, because guess what? If she had just said, listen, I'm not fixing to say a damn thing about that case, because what happens in here today will not have an effect on her life.
Yeah.
Who's gonna say this and drop? But HB, I really feel like you should lock in and do court on Sundays. I feel like you have the most unbiased type of opinions, and not only that, you do the most shit as far as your own shit and owning up to it. So I feel like if you were to clock in and take over Sundays, that would be fucking great.
So I have no interest in judging anybody. I think it's the silliest shit a bitch can do on this app. I do think people gathering around and just recapping at the end of the week everything that took place and giving their opinion on who's right or who's wrong is one thing. But I have no interest at all, and I always spoke out. I have no interest at all in being no judge and no the police and nothing else in no type of way, shape, or form, bitch. It's not for me. I like doing what I do. Just pretty much briefly recapping things and just clocking shit for what it is. I like it.
My pockets could not take HB being on court. So I think that we love HB when she comes on.
But my thing is, we've told Bella time and time and time and time again, Bella, be authentic. Bella, be yourself. Bella, I literally just told Bella this 2 weeks. Who the fuck gonna whoop you? We're on the internet.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get your ass whooped. And then now, and I'm not being mean, because y'all know I'm a scumbag, as Kappa like to say, we scumbags. I don't look at your damn money. It ain't worth none of the drama that you be going through over here. Like, I'm here to tell you, you will get more money on Sunday. Just saying, I ain't fuck with what she did. I did 14. Never mind.
Go ahead, Sassy baby.
So what you just said is the reason I come over here and listen to you, because you don't put yourself in a position where you're judging people. And I like your unbiased approach to different topics. So a lot of times I just sit in the comments and just listen to you. I may comment every now and then, but I just enjoy how you approach situations. And you're very unbiased, and you take in everybody's take on the topic. Now, this is what I came up here to say, because I heard a couple of things that kind of struck me. The young lady down that just dropped, I don't believe in blind obedience or blind loyalty.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you have people around you that's just yes, 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 okay, I'll follow you, there's no growth there. There's no growth at all. So to be blind, to have blind obedience or loyalty to somebody that you know is reckless says a lot about your character too.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as far as this topic, it's heartbreaking.
It is.
At the best, it's heartbreaking on both sides. This is a mother that had children in the car when this happened. What is going to happen to these children?
Grandchildren, those were her grandchildren.
It were baby. Those okay.
Her grandson.
So this is the problem that I'm having. This is negligence at its finest. You get in a car, you get on live, and you decide to drive knowing the probability that something else is going to distract you. I have 4 children. I have 4 grandchildren. I know when my grandchildren are in the car, if they're arguing with each other, like, don't do that. And I still got to be mindful to keep my eye on the road. You're on live with children in the car. That's a double down distraction. So my thing is, I understand she didn't mean to do it. I get it. And I wish that 1 second of that 1 day of that 1 hour would have never happened for her or that man's family, because he will never be back again. So that 1 second that she looked down altered all of their lives. And that's what I think the people are neglecting to look at. She made a choice.
And that's what I said. I'm like, if anybody have ever lost a spouse, right? My husband's mother just went through. Her life is totally different financially, right? We could take love off the table. We could take companionship off the table. We're talking about real eating and roof over your head. This woman got to figure out some things now, because her financial partner, right, is gone. Whether he was the breadwinner or he was just, they was equal contributors or whatever, that person is now gone. Her life has been affected, in a way that we all sit over here and talk about, poor, da 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 da. This woman now don't have a paycheck coming in a couple weeks.
Exactly. Exactly. And forget the paycheck. That man will never walk through her door again. Her memory is the last time she saw her man, her husband, her spouse, her partner, her friend walk out that door.
I just
That's
had
her
a
memory.
question. I'm so sorry. I just had a question. I just needed some clarity. So did she unalive somebody while she was driving?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
live stream.
While she was on live.
Because I
While
saw
she was
she
on live.
Allegedly, it has yet to be confirmed. According to law enforcement, it has not been confirmed that it's
Not
her.
Well, they're not
allegedly.
gonna they're not gonna confirm anything because it's an open investigation. But the fact that this woman was on live and we heard her in the background, you heard with the car, and then you heard her say, "Oh my God."
Yeah, I saw that.
So
I
they're
was on
gonna
her
so they're
live.
gonna use that video as part of the investigation.
Oh, you
They're
was
not
in the
gonna.
live?
No, I saw that.
I was
Go
watching the
ahead.
live when it happened. So that's all. I was like, I didn't think it was as serious. I thought it was just a little bit, like, oh, I might have like hit somebody's trunk or something. I didn't see like, I didn't know it was that deep. So that's why I was like, wait a minute, somebody got unalive. So
And
that
can we
that's
also acknowledge those on Reddit that is expressing what they had to watch, witness that's the same position Kayla was in. Some people that day, because they'll say, okay, she just hit something. She's all right. Everything's good. Now that they know that they just witnessed somebody lose their life in that live, it's haunting them too. We can't
I
discredit
didn't think
that.
somebody lost their life because if you look at if you were in the live, you would think it was like, oh, I just ran into somebody's trunk or like something like that. You didn't think like it was that bad because I didn't see like, I know she had to hurry up and go off of live, but I didn't think she unalived somebody. That's actually kind of crazy. But I do think like, because I've been hearing stuff going around on TikTok, I do think like, yes, it was negligent. But if honestly, it could really be anybody because a lot of people text when they drive. A lot of people do things when they drive that they really shouldn't. You shouldn't even be eating or chewing gum really while you're driving. So, I mean, to be fair, like, yes, it sucks what happened. But at the same time, if you've ever done anything in a car other than drive and keep your eyes on the road, even when you're talking to somebody on the phone, I mean, that could very easily be you. So it's kind of like, thankfully it's not you, but it ended up being TeaTyme. And I think like it's just a learning experience. But I don't think we should be so harsh on her because like yes, we should hold people accountable, but let's not be unrealistic to the expectations because a lot of times if a lot of y'all have kids and you over there busy trying to talk to your kid while driving and you hit somebody, that can be a distraction too.
So the echo chamber that is going on right now is people being realistic. It is people relating to her and what she's done and how they are not exempt. They weren't exempt last week when they were distracted driving, and they may be distracted driving in a minute. Hell, I was distracted driving yesterday evening. I'm not going to lie. So I think a lot of that is going on and not enough what's next. What can we do or what can she do to help the people? I think there should be a less people addressing people who's speaking on behalf of this and more of, if I was T, I would want my people, do not address anybody speaking on this. Please do what you can to help this man's family. Okay. I think that's the case. I think there should be a whole lot of, please, my people, my friends, people who care about me, my supporters. I don't need you talking to nobody. I don't need you in the comments talking shit. I don't need you hopping up on panels. I need you to go out of your way to reach out to this man's family because his cousins and everybody is writing on Facebook. Please see what you can do. Host battles. I don't know. Do what you can do to help this man's family. Enough defending me, okay? He's out of here. He ain't coming back. He's never returning home. He's never clocking in to work. He's never doing any of that at all. I need you to see what you can do to help him. Okay?
See what you're saying. I don't disagree. I've been seeing a lot of people saying, I guess the opposite. Oh, well, you're such a horrible person. Like they haven't done that.
Well, it's kind of giving horrible person when you hopping on the internet and this man ain't even motherfucking cold yet. And you sitting up here talking about pushing your album that just dropped. And it is kind of cold and it is kind of fucked up when you hopping on a panel this morning, still pushing for your CA so that you can get some type of a defense attorney for something that you was just blatantly wrong about.
I mean, today?
They said she hopped on a panel today and said, hey, y'all make sure y'all send something to the CA. Y'all know I'm going to need an attorney. I think that's where the problem is having. That's what the problem we having. Because yes, I may have done what TeaTyme did, and I may still be in a position, because I don't care, even with us hosting this live right now, and even with all the awareness, I may still hop in my car later on and eat a hot wing and drink some motherfucking Crown, some vanilla Crown. I just might. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to tell you what I won't do. I won't get on here justifying my behavior. I won't let nobody do it on my behalf. I will not get on here asking y'all for no CA. First of all, I would have been arrested that night. You know why? Because I wouldn't have lied to the law. I would have told them I was just hosting a live, and that's what caused me. I was distracted streaming on TikTok. Okay. I would have done all of that. That's what I would have done. So I'm speaking in regards to what I would have done and what she should have done. Had y'all not found out that this happened, T would have continued to went live like she went live Wednesday, pushing for her album. Go ahead, and y'all, I'm gonna take a
So do you now understand?
I do need one of y'all to take over. Hold on, I do need y'all to take over so that I can order me some food. Okay.
All right. I didn't know that.
So do you understand why now that there's
I understand
pushback
now.
and
I didn't even know she went back on live. Like, honestly, if I did something like that, if it was me, I probably wouldn't be on live for a good little minute. Because honestly, taking somebody's life like that and knowing they're not coming back, that would be traumatizing, in my opinion. But everybody got their, I guess. But I do understand now, because I didn't even know she went back on live. But that is kind of crazy.
You niggas is lying to me. You niggas is lying to me. That lady was not in nobody's platform this morning asking for no fucking money. You niggas is lying to me, and I'm not gonna believe it until I see it.
I haven't seen that. I've only heard that.
That would be crazy, though. That would be crazy.
I just found that out. Like,
that would be crazy.
But now that wait, we have Bratz and Sky here. Welcome to the panel, y'all.
Hey, so I came through because I was accused of clout chasing for having a different opinion. So I'm gonna make sure that I do as much clout chasing as possible.
Well, now, okay, come on with that clout.
Now, to be clear, I don't hate TeaTyme in any way, shape, form, or fashion, because I'm always in her lives. I just pointed out simply that I'm noticing Messy Talk approach this situation a lot differently than they have approached situations with people involving police convictions in the past. And I said that, and I stand on that, because when Kiana went to jail, it was a kiki, ha ha, ooh, ooh, and everybody was hosting live about it, and it was in everybody backdrop. And when people find out other people been to jail before in the past 10 years ago, 5 years ago, it's kiki, ha ha. It's in people backdrop, people making usernames about it, people getting dragged about it. And yes, I am the one who brought up FWA. And I stand by bringing up FWA, because FWA knowingly did what she did, and she stood beside it, and nobody unlive. And she also was still dragged. Her daughter is dragged. Her grandbaby that was just brought into this earth was being dragged. And so I just wanted to know, was it Messy Talk or were we using kitty gloves talk? That's simply all I pointed out, that it was a differential treatment because of the who. And if that makes people uncomfortable or make people feel like I want clout, I don't want clout off of no man losing his life.
You just telling the truth. You just telling the fucking truth.
And I don't want clout off of no man losing his life, and I definitely don't want clout off of no child being traumatized. These are all things that I said in my live yesterday, but y'all wanted to pick and choose the things that y'all wanted to address that I said. What we need to be talking about right now as a community is how we have an addiction to TikTok.
That's what I said earlier, Bratz. I said I think the conversation should be more of why do people think they need to constantly be on. Like, you can take 10, 20 minutes and not be on live, and you won't.
If you want my honest opinion, I think it's the reason why it's treated differently. And I remember the Kiana situation. And I think it's treated differently because it's one thing for somebody to go to jail, prison, whatever. But I don't think we really had somebody that, like, where a life has been unalived, or somebody that unalived somebody. Like, I don't think we've ever had that situation where you can't bring somebody back. Because somebody can get released from jail, somebody can be released from prison. But when somebody get unalived, you can't bring them back. So I think that two things could be true at once. I don't necessarily disagree, but I also think the gravity of the situation is a lot deeper, to be honest.
Gravity of the situation is a lot deeper, which is why it's being talked about all around TikTok, which is why, again, I'm pointing out the picking and choosing of the people that you want to address, the platforms that are being addressed for talking about it. For instance, Karen was just told, oh, we don't have no issue with you. Karen made a video about it. We don't have no issue with you.
But she lied in the video.
TikTok was just told that they wanted clout for our supporters coming in our live and asking us to speak on a situation that they saw viral on all platforms. The picking and choosing is what I'm addressing. Because we done already said 50 million thousand times in this live, this is terrible. People done said they felt bad for T. People done said they felt bad for the other side, feel bad for both sides. I'm just simply pointing out there is picking and choosing occurring. And because I pointed that out, now I'm clout chasing.
I don't agree with that. I think again, like you're not saying something that isn't true. Like it is true, but I just think that.
What do y'all think would have happened this morning? Be real. Had, God forbid, it been someone else other than T, someone who's not really popular over here. Kev, Slim.
They would have roasted the crap.
Maybe he would have got talked about. I mean, like, my thing is the world is talking about it. Why are we only addressing a Bratz or a Sky? And this is what Bratz does. She talks about daily news. She does something similar to what Aunt Karen does, something similar to what Nosy Bystanders do, and something similar to what I used to do. It's just platforms talking about it. And I have not seen anybody beat her up or tear her down. I've probably seen 2 or 3 people out of the thousands that has discussed it. I think everybody started off with acknowledging it could have been me or any one of us, and still can be. I think it's the people that's going after the people who have an opinion is the problem for me. I think it's claiming that defending how she's going about dealing with it, and that part's just not true. Because I just played a clip of her Wednesday live pushing her album out and telling y'all to go show her album some love and send her some CAs.
Can you please play the clip of what was said on the live yesterday? Because I don't like our words being misconstrued. Because I'm trying to figure out what Bray King just went up in Genty panel to forget.
Give me a second.
I don't got no problem with what Aunt Karen said, but he got.
I want to hear the clip of her asking about the lawyer fee yesterday.
You said you don't have a problem with nothing that nobody said but me.
Wait, so only
I don't know. Can y'all messy mail? Can y'all send to messy mail?
Thanks.
I'm sorry, Scott. Messy mail. Can y'all send to me whose platform was T in this morning when she supposedly hopped on? Because I think it was someone's.
Do we know if it was her for real?
Pardon?
And why is that?
Because baby, I got to hear this.
Well, okay, so I'm going to address that real quick, Leola. It has not been verified by whatever county that is in Zion, Illinois. But we do know that Zion, Illinois is a small town. We do know that this man lost his life about 5 o'clock Monday evening. We do know that around 5 o'clock Monday Central Time, Monday evening, TeaTyme unalived somebody, hitting them with her car. We do know that she acknowledged that and she made it clear. We do know that TeaTyme drives a 2018 Ford SUV. We do know that he was hit by a 2018 Ford SUV. We do know that Tynesha McCarthy is 43 years old, a 43-year-old woman, and we do know that he was hit by a 43-year-old woman. I just don't think it's too much of a coincidence. We do know that now she is acknowledging that she's done something terribly wrong and not hit somebody that's obviously okay. She's off the app because she's like, I mean, come on now, like we don't.
Do y'all really know how much money?
2015, whatever year Ford SUV. Okay, I'm sorry, but that was a hell of a coincidence.
Really did come on live. That's what I was asking, if it was really her
this morning,
not like someone who just had a troll account. That's what I was asking. I wasn't.
She was saying she come on live this morning begging for asking for some.
Yeah.
Somebody wrote messy real. I'm gonna read this real quick and then y'all can continue. It says, TeaTyme defended some lady named Holly that unalived a mother at her son's school. She said that the lady that passed was wrong. She took the suspect side instead and didn't give any grace to the young lady who passed. And now look, she is at the end of stick taking heat when she was live hollering and defending the unaliver Holly. Sometimes you shouldn't be saying anything that has nothing to do with you. Karma comes in all shapes and forms and sizes. That's what they said.
Yeah, I remember when them people came up in AJ panel that day and cussed TeaTyme out, told her about saying the wrong shit about their family member about a month and a half ago. Y'all remember that? The girl in Chicago, the baby mama that killed the other baby mama.
That's sad. I didn't know anything about that.
Yeah, Holly.
You told her to stop talking on it.
You gotta be careful what energy you put out in the universe, because the energy you send out in the universe will come back home to roost. I really believe that you gotta be careful of how you choose to to
Well,
handle
Bella did say
things.
this
Because
morning, y'all shouldn't put y'all mouths on certain stuff because you never know it'll come back tenfold. So I guess
there you
this
go.
kind of even goes back to that what points she was trying to prove.
Bella is coming back to you too because
And Bratz, whenever you and Sky ready,
hearing
baby.
your clip. I was hearing your clip when you said my little situation, how I think because I got money and this can't happen and that can't happen. Baby girl, your shit coming. It's coming, boo boo. It's coming, Bella.
We could all learn a lesson, especially on Messy Talk, that especially when we speak on people's situations. I mean, at the end of the day, people are going to do what they want to do. Everybody's wrong. But I do think, like, when it comes to that, what happened in Chicago, because I'm originally from the area. I'm originally from Indiana on that side, but not too far away from Chicago. And although I don't stay up there no more,
Northwest Indiana.
yeah, NWI.
Okay.
But basically, I was told not to really speak on people's situation up there, to kind of mind the business that pays me. But at the same time, you have to admit this is messy talk. What do? We get in people's business. But I just think that there should be a certain limit to that, because at the end of the day, you don't want somebody's family member coming to you and they say something. And I don't know.
Miss Ghost, you got something to say?
Yes, I just wanted to just say, just by thinking about all the patterns in the past, right? And like everybody say, this could have been me, and I probably would have handled it the same way. But the fact that she really tried to cover it up first, right? She went on about her day. She came back on live, and it's one of those things that she would have just kept off the internet. With that being said, though, like she don't never be held accountable. She don't hold herself accountable. She be like, well, I already said that. I admitted to it. So it is what it is. She's not going to humble herself on the internet whenever she does come back. So therefore, it's just like trying to bully people on when and what to talk about is crazy. And then the situation with Bella this morning, like, it just goes to show you how she always is. She really can't stand for anything. And it's like, well, it's weak behavior, really, because nobody has said anything from Messy Talk bad about TeaTyme at all. Y'all have really given her grace. But with other people like Kiana and FWA, it just be a whole different thing, right? And it's because of Braid, really. So everybody is still trying to be nice and kind about the situation. So, but she's not going to appreciate it. She's still going to come back and be like, I already said no, like when she hit that lady in the eye, how she did. Well, it is what it is. So she don't get a pass.
Which part you want me to play?
I want you to play what you said, since you're trying to be a clout, and play back what I said, since he said he's only mad about what I said because I was too disrespectful and took it too far. Everybody on this motherfucking app, Messy Talk, even know how disrespectful and took it too far. Everybody on this motherfucking app, Messy Talk, even know how.
Olivia, you gotta echo. So I
know
can
how I
scroll down
talk,
and then
so I'm not apologizing for nothing I said, but you're more than welcome to pay back what I said because I'm not apologizing. But
and
again,
then you guys, I'm gonna pin the donuts. You guys grab a donut to protect the live.
I'm just trying to figure out who on Messy Talk is it that I talk so much worse than. That's why you need to play that back, because I want to know what's so horrible. And HB, I want to apologize to you, to your face. I did mention you, but it wasn't like towards you.
No, I don't have a problem with that. None of us is exempt over here. That's the problem. Like people got to understand that.
No, I'm
if you have done a situation that somebody can compare you to, no problem. As long as it makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. So you did know what I said. Okay, as long as you know what I said. Okay. Because I do think that they be picking and choosing, and they allow certain people to get away with certain shit.
That's a thing.
And to allow them and not give a fuck about what they did to you should have been our first red flag. But I'm gonna be quiet.
Thank y'all for the donuts. Y'all keep them going. Go ahead, Bratz, babe.
This? And I hate when I gotta defend Skolla, but he wasn't even on his side. He was not wrong this time. I know he be trolling and shit. He a weirdo, and that nothing will ever change that he's a weirdo. Like that would never change, right? But you put your children in danger, screaming on live, and somebody get unalive. She lucky I don't go live about that hoe. Like I don't. You don't even have to. Like it's all over all social media. She getting ate up. That's why she went private. I heard that account is private, babe. Yeah, her backup is private. It was her moderator who downloaded the live, a moderator that she gave access to live recordings because you could see the clip of it. It has the box.
That's exactly why the fuck y'all don't got access.
You gotta think about it. Nobody was recording that whole live that whole time. No, people didn't know exactly. No one was expecting that to happen. You could see it looks different when you download a live recording, screen recording. You can see it's clearly a live recording that was downloaded. So yeah, because it don't show nothing when it happened. It don't show no comments. It only shows the host camera on the box. It's a camera. W Skolla, because bitches was gonna act like this shit never happened. W Skolla. She came back on Thursday. That happened on Monday. Yeah, she was on live. Like she didn't end the live of me. She didn't address it or nothing. Shirley, nothing happened. She came back and took about that's some evil ass shit. If I knew that I idolized somebody, I would be somewhere sick in the fucking corner, stomach all the fuck up. Do you hear me? Sad as fuck. Y'all bitches is weird as fuck and y'all too.
Donuts, y'all. Spam the donuts.
I hate shit like this because it's crazy because the people with a lot of followers or people that like to get away with the weirdest motherfucking shit not around here. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if it was my mama. No bitch is bigger than a program.
I think that like if it was just her driving and she did it, it would be a different approach. Like damn, TeaTyme, like, but you was on live. That's bro. Just like
in the dark with a kid with your grandson in the backseat. Oh, she need her ass beat. Like what? That's somebody's family member. You can see her glancing at herself, glancing at the road, glancing at herself, watching her own stuff. It's only one person or two people in the box, and they don't have their camera on. So she's glancing, look at the comments, and look at herself in the camera. So y'all need to tell me what's the difference between what she doing and drinking and driving. Mind you, wait, because the grandson saw that there was someone crossing the street. She didn't. Because when you hear the grandson say, "Who was that?" Because he was looking at the road. He was looking at the road. She wasn't. He was. The baby in the back seat was looking at the road. Yo, TeaTyme and them nasty fucking motherfucking fingernails. She deserves everything she gets. She better go to jail. That bitch better go to jail. How is the baby looking at the road more than you? And imagine if she heard her baby. Like I had a little cousin unalive like that in a car. You feel me? So like, and I'm talking a little like he was like 2. So. That shit, y'all need to be responsible for these kids. Like, if you don't care about your life, do that shit on your own time. But why would you do that with somebody else's kid in the car? Like, that's some negligent ass shit. I her grandson. She's the girl. So it's just really crazy though that she would be on live, hosting it live with her camera on. Everything. Is your baby in the car? Is you cool? She deserves whatever they give her. I'm not even mad. Lock them up. Lock them up.
They being so racist in the comments too. They like the usual suspect, like on the first.
I didn't even read the Instagram comments.
They real.
So this is initially what was said before Messy Talk started listening in and spamming my comments, lying, saying I had a DUI.
I'm trying to figure out how we went too far.
2003.
Because I said she need her ass beat. I don't give a fuck. I say it again. Beat me up.
I didn't know she hit a person. This whole time, because again, I was in the live. I thought she hit a car, and maybe like the person was in the car. I didn't know she actually like hit the person. That's crazy. I'm gonna just watch from the comments. That's crazy.
If y'all feel like y'all hear the child say, "What was that?" I feel like I heard the child speak twice. I feel like I heard the child saying, "Who is that?" and then, "What was that?" But if y'all feel like y'all hear what both times, I'm not arguing with y'all about that. I
heard exactly what
like
you heard.
Y'all see how the goalposts keep moving from what is actually being talked about. I'm not arguing with y'all about what was said in the background. The child saw it. The child needs therapy. Period. Point blank. That's the end of it.
So I will say this clip that I just heard, y'all was talking shit.
That was me. I'm trying to figure out how far I took it because they said I took it too far. I'm trying to understand how far can you take it with a bitch that just killed somebody and it was 100% preventable. How far can I take it? Because I can go there. I don't know why Messy Talk act like they forgot how my mouth is. I feel like I fucking gave that bitch grace for real.
Somebody put in the comments, HB, there's a previous case from 2024 if you want to go read it. A previous case with whom? With who? That's last year. According to the court documents from Becker County, none of you translates has been. Are you talking about with the similar situation from TikTok? Or you just put it in the chat? Okay, so somebody wrote Messy Melon say HB T has a pattern of streaming lives while driving. She do it when she takes her grandson to practice. She does it picking him up from school. She does it headed to the club. Do y'all think that there's a pattern?
Child, TeaTyme took us all the. We all do it, but TeaTyme took us all the way to on the Halloween night. You was in that HB. Come on.
I was doing the very same thing.
I believe that's what Skolla was saying too. She does it all the time. I don't know. I think I heard him say that.
Awesome.
Okay, Skolla can't come up now that Leola's down. He just can't. You guys, when Leola's up, she don't
Get
like
down as well. Thank you for letting me up, HB. I just wanted to come up, give my 2 cents. Don't be scared to say y'all opinion, regardless of who's saying what. This is a very unfortunate situation, and I'm praying for the child. I'm praying for the family that is bereaved in this moment, and I stand by everything that I said.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop as well. Thank you, HB. I really came up here to apologize to you because I didn't want to feel like I was censoring your situation. I just use an example of how they just pick and choose and how they just literally, I just heard that they literally just canceled Diamond over a fucking battle, but y'all can't cancel y'all friend for killing somebody and it was 100% preventable. I don't care what nobody say at the
Well,
end
you
of the
made
day.
that comparison?
And I did. I did. I did say that I felt like they be ready to cancel people. I don't know which side TikTok canceled Diamond. I just use it as an example.
I think Diamond canceled herself.
Well, I don't really be over here. So
yeah, she was being very ungrateful regarding her supporters, and
oh,
they
okay.
felt
I wasn't there. I'm
unappreciated.
just going by hearsay because you know I don't be over here.
Yeah, she blocked them, so they felt unappreciated. So they gracefully took the block and said, like it.
Oh, okay. So I was just using it as an example of they be ready to cancel people for stuff like that, but they're not ready to cancel TeaTyme for unaliving somebody. I said, if y'all going to be canceling, cancel everybody. That's what my point was. And then bringing up your situation, probably should have never did that, but I brought up your situation because those are the same people that sit in TeaTyme live and the same people that gift her and the same people that put money in her pockets after she did what she did to you. And she's always been a weird ass bitch to me. I don't give a fuck. And that's the reason why. So it is what it is. If y'all feel like I'm targeting TeaTyme, y'all feel like I have a vendetta against TeaTyme, I frankly don't give a fuck. But y'all sat on her live the day of and every day after that, after she did with HB. So why the fuck are we surprised that y'all defend her for killing somebody? If you would defend a grape apologist, you'll defend anybody. Thank you.
Got it. Thank you for coming in, Sky.
Hi, HB.
Hi.
I wanted to first start off by saying I feel like groupthink is taking over messy talk. Everybody is going along to get along. And I get it. Like, nobody wants to be doxxed. Like, I know I worked very hard for my job. I have a master's degree. I don't want y'all calling my job because we have a difference of opinion. But at what point does it get to a fucking point? Like, I'm so sick of it. Like, we can't say anything in the comments without it being screenshot and sent to the creator. Now, like, we are, it's just, I don't know. It just gets to a fucking point.
One brain cell on messy talk, and if you have a different brain cell,
exactly. Like, we all have freedom of speech. We all have the First Amendment right. Like, we all have a difference of opinion. If I'm not bashing someone or saying something that is untrue, like, we know the facts. We clearly, we have common sense. 2 + 2 is equaling 4, but y'all are telling us that it equals 8, and it's just getting to a point, and it's getting to a point now where someone's life was taken, and y'all are still, like, gaslighting us, and not y'all specifically, but people are still gaslighting us and saying it's not what happened. We don't know the facts. No, we know the facts. We see it. It's clear as day. So I just want to thank you because I love this side of you. When you take a stand that doesn't go with the group and you say what you want to say and you do what you want to do, that's my favorite part to the side of you. So I'm so appreciative that you do that because we all need a space to, like, think alike sometimes. Like, we know what's going on. Like, don't treat us like that. But yeah,
and over here, it's okay if you don't think like the next person, as long as somebody's
good. I feel welcome.
Yeah. And
I feel welcome.
Yeah.
And I want to say, I think Bella is slow. I really think she might have been in the resource class, and that's okay if she had an IEP. A lot of people do great things with IEPs, but I don't think she should be the voice of reason for the side of messy talk because I like it here. I'm sorry. We all get through life by the mess. So sorry. But I don't think she should be the voice of reason because Bella is just a little bit slow. It should be somebody else. I don't know who, but somebody else. And then I want to leave with something for you. Two roads diverge in a wood. And I took the road less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. And that's what you are, HB. Thank you.
Thank you.
To her point, I would like to say part of the reason why I'm not popular over here because I have always stood on business. I've always stood on whatever. I'm not or someone that people like because I don't give a fuck. I'm going to say my opinion and I don't give a fuck. I just don't care. Like I could have went along this morning. Everybody was ready to just go along with Bella. And I was like, hell the fuck no. And then once I said, and then here comes some other people on troll pages saying, and then the room changed and I left that bitch. Because again, that's crazy work to do that man like that.
Yes, and somebody did write me and said they've been speaking with the investigator, and he said to authenticate the clips that's been going around, he is currently awaiting the I guess the direct pull from TikTok itself. So that could be a delay in the investigation as well, because AI is so crazy these days, and y'all know how that is. So a lot of things have to be authenticated. First. So somebody did write me that. Go ahead, Skolla. You got the floor. And y'all, I'm going to take a bite.
Oh, I mean, I didn't get a chance. I mean, but last time I was here, I showed you I was the one that contacted the cops. So just for clarification, I know I heard before that people were saying, like, they were getting mad at the people who were, like, so I was the one that sent it to the cops back on Wednesday. I was the one that sent it to all the news outlets. That's why they started posting it. I emailed all of them. I have the email if you want to see them. Just to be sure. So if anybody has any problem with this going on, I'm the one that did it. I'm the one that put it out there. Back to what I was saying. I was cool with T. I have her number and everything. I was cool. But I didn't like the fact that she started fucking wow, Skolla T liked you. I know she liked me, but I don't like morally corrupt people. Which is why I'm going to backtrack a little bit. The last person, I don't even know who the hell that was who was saying that the guy probably was suicidal. I kicked her the hell out of here because that's morally bad. I don't like that, but whatever. Anyways, back to what I was saying. T did like me. I was cool with T. I have no issue with her, but I have the issue with somebody who unalives somebody and then uses that fucking opportunity to post their song to promote it as their next to last post, knowing that this is about to explode on the internet and all eyes are going to be on her. Okay, so back to what I was saying. So that's why I did it. I don't have any friends on here. I don't like anybody. I don't like people in general because this is what people do. Every time that somebody stands up for somebody just because they're cool with them, I don't like that shit. Like I said, and when I was on Cartel's Live, more people know of me and her over there because I used to be in her lives. And 2 people called me fake just because I did that. But I would do that against anybody because that if anybody don't know, that family who lost their dad, they lost their other grandfather in October. So now they lost 2 grandfathers within the span of 2-3 months. With the other grandfather died of heart failure because I am talking to the family because they noticed that I was the one who posted it on Facebook first. And then I was the one who was sending it to the media outlets. And I was the one that was sending it to the cops. And I made that fucking very public on Instagram and everywhere else. So I ended up speaking to one of the family members. And yeah, the one grandfather died of heart failure on October and this one died of this. So I don't know if anybody knows that. I've seen the whole family at this point. How did you find that info, Scott? Well, I mean, you don't know that I'm good at finding people? Okay, I don't know how to answer that. I mean, I can't tell you how I do it, but I mean, I think everybody knows I'm a pretty good doxer. But I try to use my skills for good, and I thought this was a good thing to do. But yeah, I tracked down everybody so I could see what I was gonna do with this. So yeah, it was pretty easy to find because I do what I do. But wait, where was I going with this? You threw me off. Hold up, comment section 1 second. Okay, I was gonna say this. So from what the family member that I'm speaking to, now that the cops have all the videos, because I've sent them videos of T being distracted driving before, so it could set up a pattern. What they want to subpoena, the person who messaged you, I mean, obviously they got to subpoena TikTok. They're just not going to take a video. They got to subpoena TikTok for that entire live to see how long she was driving for, how long was the live going on for, and they're trying to see if it was a pattern so they can add more charges. From what they told them, that they said give them a week, but in cop terminology, it's probably going to be a couple of weeks. I don't think they're going to move as fast. They got to subpoena TikTok. I don't know how long that fucking takes, but yeah.